Hello my friends and welcome, my name is Dennis, and yes, you will not see my face today since it's kind of podcast. Today we're gonna speak about the Ghost of Kyiv. If you don't know, I'm a pilot, not the military one, but I fly in one of the Ukrainian airlines, in Ukraine International to be more particular. I am type rated on the Boeing 737, so aviation is my passion and everything that about aviation industry is really interesting for me. So I was also interested about the Ghost of Kyiv case, about the mysterious guy who shot down so many Russian planes. And today we're gonna answer the main question, whether the story fake or not. Well, it's fake, it's not true. You may close the video, but if you want to listen to the story, you may continue. Let's go. Ukraine's fighter pilots are vastly outnumbered by Russians, but still managed to become legendary, thanks in part to the story of flying ace called the Ghost of Kyiv. This hero is said to have downed as many as 40 enemy planes in those areas where Russia has a major advantage. But now the Ukraine Air Force Command has warned on Facebook that the Ghost of Kyiv is the superhero legend whose character was just created by Ukrainian people. Reports had named the ace as Major Stepan Tarbalka. The authorities confirmed that he was killed in combat on 13th of March and honored with the Hero of Ukraine medal posthumously. Now the Air Force stresses that Tarbalka is not the Ghost of Kyiv and hit 40 planes. It describes the Ghost of Kyiv as a collective image of pilots of the Air Force 14th Tactical Aviation Brigade. For many weeks, Ukrainians didn't have the name to go with the Ghost of Kyiv, but they didn't stop the story going viral on social media. Military experts told that they doubt that one pilot could have downed as many as 40 Russian planes. Ukrainian military historian Mikhail Zhirokhov described the Ghost of Kyiv as a propaganda for raising morale. He said that early on in the war, the Russians dominated Ukrainian airspace, so a Ukrainian pilot could only shoot down 2 or 3. It's essential to have this propaganda, he said, because our armed forces are smaller and many think we can't be equal to Russians. We need this in a wartime. The fact that Ukrainian pilots are still denying Russia total mastery of the skies, flying old Soviet-made MiGs, inspired this modern legend. With all its military might, Russia has had more than 2 months to knock out Ukrainians' air defense, but still failed to do so. Some of Ukrainian authorities fueled the Ghost of Kyiv legend just days into the war. The Ukraine Security Service showed a fighter pilot on a Telegram messaging service with the caption calling the Ghost of Kyiv. They said that he downed 10 Russian planes. So in general, the Ghost of Kyiv story has helped to raise the morale at the time that the people need simple stories. But of course, Ukraine's morale has also been boosted even higher by the story of Russian flagship Moskva. Heroic fighter pilots have entered the national mythology of other countries too. The United Kingdom celebrates the brave Royal Air Force pilots who outwitted the mighty Nazi Luftwaffe in 1940 Battle of Britain. And Russia itself glorifies the sacrifice of its World War II pilots who were outgunned by the Germans. Some deliberately crash into enemy planes after running out of bullets. Legends like Ghost of Kyiv are not surprising, then there are such contrasting figures given for Russian and Ukrainian losses. There's plenty of room for embellishment. On 30th of April, the Ukrainian Armed Forces General Staff said that in the war so far, Russia had lost 190 planes and 155 helicopters. From some other statistics, Russia lost 26 planes and 39 helicopters, as well as 48 drones. Experts agree that in most of the cases, Russian aircraft were down with the surface-to-air missiles, especially man-portable air defense systems, MANPADs. I personally think that legends like Ghost of Kyiv are really important in our social media age. People need myths, heroes, and legends to provide cohesion and meaning. My friends, I hope this story was interesting for you, and I'll keep you updated about the recent situation here in Ukraine. And if you can, please support this channel on the Patreon, join our awesome Patreon team to have the access for special perks from my side, and also you may support this channel on PayPal. All the links I'll put in the video description just below. Stay awesome, my friends, and I wish you peaceful sky wherever you are. Have a great time.